down, yeah. I've been feeling so down.
What is up, everyone? My name is Andrea. If you don't know me, you should subscribe because, like, why not? You should also hit the notification bell down below to be notified every time I upload a new video, as soon as I upload a new video. But anyway, today I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I'll be reading in November, as I will be participating in the Taylor Swift Playlistathon. This is a readathon hosted by Casey, Darian, and Lisa. I will have all of their channels linked down below. You should check them out. This readathon is centered completely around Taylor Swift. It begins on November 13th to December 13th, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I'm excited. I love Taylor Swift, so I was like, yes. There are so many prompts, like literally so many from every song on like every album. So you can pick and choose completely what kind of books you want to read and what prompts you want to go for. I think I just chose one from every album because the kind of like goal of this readathon is to read 13 books, because Taylor Swift's, favorite number is 13. It has a lot of meaning behind it. And I was like, yeah, I'll try it. I'll try to read 13 books. But then when I was picking out my TBR, I was like, yeah, no. Like, logically, reasonably, I couldn't even bring myself to pick out 13 books because I was like, who am I lying to? Like, who am I trying to fool? I know in myself that I couldn't read 13 books within that time span, so I was like, let me just not, and I stopped at 9. So if I do end up going over, great. If I don't, it's what I expected. It's nothing that we didn't already expect. So let me just show you guys what I'll be reading. The first book that I'll be reading is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. This one is going to count for the prompt red, which is to read a book with red on the cover. So we got that covered in the title, on the cover, like bonus points for that. But I'm actually cheating. Like, I already started this book. I'm about to finish it, but I'm still gonna count it towards this readathon because I want to, and I'm sorry, that is cheating. Like, we're starting off pretty bad, but I want to count it, so I'm gonna. Red Rising is literally so good. I am loving it. Next, I already know what I want to read. I would read the sequel to Red Rising, but I don't own it. I'm very sad about it. Nobody talked to me about it because I just want the book so bad, but I don't have it. So I knew I wanted to read A Number in the Ashes. Like, I feel like it's time. I'm feeling the connection. I want to read it so bad. So I will be reading this for Picture to Burn, which is read a book with fire in the title or on the cover, and Ember, fire. I'm so clever, I know. So, no, but I really want to read this one. I'm so excited. I don't know much about it. Like, I keep hearing about it, but I don't know what it's about. So, I'm going to read this one for sure, and I'm going to love it. I already know. Since I think I'm going to love that one so much, I'm also going to put on here A Torch Against the Night, which is book 2. I'm pretty sure this is book 2. Somebody tell me this is book 2. Yes, okay. I don't know. Is it? Yes, I think it is. Anyway, I'm reading this one for Blank Space, which is just to read whatever book you want. So I'm going to read this one. Let's see if I can actually get through those, because I also want to read A Reaper at the Gates, which I'm using this one for Sparks Fly, which is read a book with green on the cover. And this one is just so perfect. Like, literally, I couldn't find a better book with green on the cover. It's literally just fits so well. But this is the third book in the A Number in the Ashes series, and I think that this will definitely be a series I binge. And something about me is that I tend to read longer books faster. If the story hooks me enough, it definitely is a great possibility that I will get through all of these, and I really hope I do, and I think that I'm gonna like them, like I said, so I'm not really too worried about that. Next, I chose Crown of Midnight by Sarah J Maas. I have started this one as well. I'm actually a little bit farther because I've been going between audiobook and reading it physically. But this one I'm using for Begin Again, which is to reread a favorite. Since I was already reading this one, I was like, let me add it because I'm gonna finish it during like that time span of the readathon. This is the second book in the Throne of Glass series. If you have not read Throne of Glass, what are you doing with your life? If you haven't read Crown of Midnight, and you've only read the first one, Lisa, pick it up. It's so good. I didn't mean to call Lisa out there, but I did. Oops. Okay. No, I love this one. Like I said, I'm already like pretty much almost done with it, but it's okay. It's just getting me ahead, and I'll feel better about myself whenever I finish like a lot more books at the end of the month. Next, I want to read Legendborn by Tracy Deonn. This one is for Ready For It. It's to read a book that is a new release, and this one came out like pretty recently. I'm just gonna count it. I know it's still like new. It came out this year. So I have seen this one so much. I want to read it so bad. So I was like, let me put it on here because I think it's the perfect time. This one is about 500 pages, so hopefully it is one that I will read super fast. But if not, I don't care. I just want to enjoy it, and I hope I really love this one. Next, I picked out The Song of Achilles. This one, for me, would be for the prompt The Man, which is to read a book written by a woman, and I love the song The Man on the Lover album. I love it so much. And I love that they made this prompt to be read a book by a woman. I just think that was just so clever, whoever made that up. I love that. But as you can see, this one was written by Madeline Miller, who is a woman, and I've been wanting to pick up A Song of Achilles for so long, and I think that this month would be perfect. I might read these out of order. It depends on what I'm feeling like reading. I am very much a mood reader as well, so if I want to pick this one up before Number in the Ashes or in between that series, I might do that. But I don't know exactly what this is about. I know that it is just has to do with like Greek mythology and stuff, so I'm excited. It's not something I would typically read, but my interest has been piqued so much by so many people that I know that I will actually like this one, so I'm gonna give it a try. Finally, we have Crave by Tracy Wolff. I am using The One as the prompt for this one, which is to read a book with a one-word title. I thought that this one was just so perfect for that, and I've been wanting to read this one, honestly. I feel like it's one for me that could go really quickly. It's written in like giant text, and it's a hardcover. These typically go very fast for me. This one will kind of be like a little extra splurge if I finish all the other ones, so hopefully we get there. Hopefully we get to read it, but if not, I'll read it in the future. But we're gonna go for reading it. Let's just not speak that into existence. Let's just say that we are gonna get to it. Okay, so that is all the books that I put on my TBR for the Taylor Swift playlist-a-thon. Now, this is probably something that could change depending on my mood. Oh my god, wait, I totally skipped one. Another one I want to read is How the King of Elfhame Learned to Hate Stories. I don't have it. It comes out on the 24th, I think, or the 26th. I will be reading it the day I get it, and I will be reading it and finishing it in like one sitting. I already know it's gonna go by so fast, but I'm using that one for the prompt Hey Stephen, which is to read a book with the name in the title, King of Elfhame. We all know who that is, so I am just so excited for that release. Probably my most favorite release of this entire year. I cannot wait. So let me know if you are participating in the Taylor Swift playlist-a-thon, or what is one book that you are the most excited for in November. That's pretty much all I have to say, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
She said her favorite color yellow. It looked good on her dress. Trying to be slim, thick, nothing less, but she's falling.